What's up guys, Julian Goldie here, and in today's video you're going to learn about local SEO link building and how to make sure that you rank #1 with backlinks. Now before we jump in, please smash a like on this video because that will help with YouTube's algorithm, which means that I can produce more videos for you. Now, when it comes to link building for SEO, Google's algorithm is kind of like a voting system, right? So the more backlinks you have, aka votes, the higher you're going to rank on Google. Now, if you're wondering what backlinks actually are, this is a clickable text from one website to another that takes you between them, right? Now, how do you get high quality backlinks to your website? Well, basically, you want to focus with local SEO on making sure it's relevant and making sure that the backlinks you get are in the same geographic location as you. Because Google will pick that up and in its local algorithm, it will see, right, you're getting backlinks from websites in the same geographic local area as you, which means that your website is credible or authoritative and therefore Google's going to push it up the algorithm. Now, at the same time, this also depends on what your competitors are doing. So you may be wondering, how many backlinks do I need? This comes down to your competition, right? So you have to try and beat your competition because there's only one place. You can only rank because there's only one #1 spot on Google. So you have to try and outdo your competition when it comes to link building. So what does that mean? Well, you can reverse engineer how many backlinks your competitors have, what sort of quality those backlinks are with a tool like Ahrefs. And then once you've done that, you can then figure out, right, I need X number of backlinks to beat the competition and to outrank them on Google. But how do you get backlinks? Well, the first thing I would say is that you need to build some citations, right? If you haven't done already, and citations will help you rank higher on Google because it lists your company on other websites. It's kind of like a directory, and it means that you build up some authority to your site. But at the same time, you also need backlinks. Now, one of the easiest ways to get backlinks to your website is to contact partners and suppliers you have locally. So if you're working with any suppliers locally, if you even do some charity work locally, then potentially you could ask them for a link back to your site. And what this will do is signal to Google that you're an authority locally in your regional area, and therefore you should be pushed up from Google. You know, for example, you could contact local newspapers, the local chamber of commerce, even foundations that you've worked with in the past or suppliers that work with you currently. And this will go a long way in signaling your credibility to Google. Now, one thing to be careful of when it comes to local SEO link building is that if you build too many backlinks, or if those links are very low quality, then that's a spam signal to Google, and you could get penalized for this. So you have to be very careful about the quality of links you're building. And don't go onto like fiverr.com and buy a load of automated links, because even though they may be cheap, even though you think, right, that's going to solve the solution in a few minutes, actually it's only going to hurt your website in the long run. And it's better to focus on a handful of really high quality backlinks than an absolute ton of low quality ones. So focus on just getting links from real businesses in your area that actually want to link to you. Now, the other thing is as well, what you could do is post guest posts on other sites related to yours. So for example, if you're a local business in the plumbing industry, you could contact other plumbing related websites and ask them for a guest post. You could reach out to them via email, you could even call them up and just say, hey, we want to contribute a really high quality article to your website. We think that your readers would love it. Would you mind if we just publish like a 1,000-word or 2,000-word article on whatever topic you want to talk about? These sort of guest posts can go a long way in getting your website ranked because it funnels authority from that website to yours, signaling to Google that your website has a lot of trust because other sites want to link to you. What you could also do is reverse engineer how your competitors get backlinks and then contact those sites who have linked to your competitor. So you can use a tool like Ahrefs, like I said, plug in your competitor's URL or plug in 10 of them and then look at their backlink profile and see, right, who's linked to my competitors. What you can then do is download that list, find their email addresses and contact everyone who linked to your competitor and say, hey, I noticed you linked to jokeblogs.com. Maybe you want to link to us too. Here's the reasons why. Here's why I think your audience would find it useful. And this can land you a ton of backlinks. It's what's known as the skyscraper technique. It's very powerful. It's worked for a lot of clients of ours, and I would highly recommend it to you if you've got a bit of time on your hands to start doing some link building. Now, a lot of people ask, how many backlinks do I need or how often should I build backlinks? Honestly, I would say it's an ongoing process. So it's kind of like brushing your teeth. If you brush your teeth just one time per week, it's not really going to help you that much. If you do it every day, if you do it on a consistent basis, link building is very powerful. And you have to kind of realize that with link building and any type of SEO, it never stops. You've got to continually improve, continually build on what you've already done, because that will help you stay ahead of your competition. And the thing is as well, if you stop building backlinks, your competitors won't, and they'll eventually outrank you. So continue with link building, do it on an ongoing basis, and it will help you a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you. By the way, if you want to download our free book, Local SEO Mastery, that's available at GoldieLocalSEO.com. I'll leave the link in the description, and feel free to get that right now. It's free and it will help you a lot. It will teach you loads of link building strategies and local SEO strategies to help you rank your website higher. So thanks for watching, and I hope this video helped you.